Hello, Matthew. We are on part 2 of introducing you to the world of Facebook ads and promotion. Like I said, yes, money does get involved, but as we saw in the last video, it doesn't have to be more than just $5. So I showed you some things on mobile, but it's a lot easier to look at when you go to a desktop view. You can also see more on a desktop view. So I wanted to show you just a couple of those things. A little bit of it is review. So for example, the boost post button right here was looked a little bit different on mobile, but as you can see, I'll click on it right here. You can see that it looks very, very similar on the desktop, and it's going to pull up with a very similar window to respond to. So, like I said, all of this information is stuff that I'm going to help you with. But what it does let you see is the difference between what that ad is going to look like on a desktop news feed versus your mobile news feed. So that's kind of a cool thing to know. Another thing is that only the admin, meaning you and me, can see this stuff on the side where it says promote page and all this kind of stuff. If you do click promote page, it can ask you what you want to do. Like, do you want to get more likes? Do you want, what's your end game? What's your goal? And so this right here, it looks great. This would be your ad that would run, and it would be a suggested page for the audience I'd create for you. And on a desktop view, that's what it would look like. On a mobile view, again, that's what it would look like. It would look great. And if it was in a right column view, which I will show you what that looks like in a moment, that's what it would look like. So I'm going to cancel out of that. Right here where I'm circling, that's a right column view. Now that's kind of a bad example, but you often will see ads pop up over there. So on a desktop view, you have this promote button up here where you can invite your friends. So by all means, please go invite all of your friends. Now I have almost 2,000, so when I invite my friends to something, it takes me a long time. But really, go through, click invite every single friend that you have. Make sure you do that. Ask them to invite their friends. But then you have those familiar buttons from the mobile view of promote local business and promote your page. The easier way to do that is on a desktop version. You have more control over everything and you get to see all these different views. And I can edit everything. I can edit the text, I can edit the image, I can even make it a little video if I want. I can create everything for you. So your ads are going to look really awesome. I definitely think we should do that. Something I really also want to impress upon you is the insights that you can get. So right now, the insights on your page are going to be kind of slim because we haven't had a ton of activity yet. I say yet because it's coming, I promise you. So if you look down here, you're going to see these colors. Orange means it's an organic reach, and if it's paid, it will have a different color on there. See all these boost posts? Now you know what that means. If you find a page that does something similar to you, by all means click add page here and you can kind of compare how are they doing versus how are you doing. This shows reactions in pink, meaning comments and shares, in blue how many people clicked on it and looked at it. So you can just see some analytics based on that. You can see this is this week, so we are 626% up on our people reach. That's awesome, Matthew. That's fantastic. We're 82% up on our post engagement. Again, brilliant. We want to see these numbers in the green. I promise you there will be weeks where they are in the red. You can toggle and just see yesterday's. So unfortunately, yesterday and compared to the previous, so yesterday as in the 25th compared to the 24th, we were down 61%. So these are great statistics to be able to look at. You can export them, and it's just a really great business aspect to have for justification or anything like that. Something else that you can do is go into your settings and you'll be able to set your payment. Now I can do that for you. We can talk on the phone so that it is confidential. Let me show you once you have had ads. This is a place that I worked, and I did a ton of ads for this place, I can promise you. And so when you do promotions, you click on this promote, you go all the way down to where it says Ad Manager, and it's going to, in a moment, pop up with all the ads that I did for this page. And believe me, it is a lot of them. So momentarily you will see this. Let's leave that tour really quickly. And it's going to have all of these. Now, some of them were expensive, some of them weren't. It depends on the budget of the client. Yours is going to stay really low, I can promise you that. But we can go to billing, and that's where you can get your official invoices, okay? So you're going to have your official receipts, official invoices. You can go to last month, and you see you'll have an official invoice that you can download and look at. So just so you know, I know this is not exactly fun stuff, but it's good stuff to know as a business owner that you can have access to all of these things, and I can show you in more detail as we go along. So I hope that you will consider doing ads. Instagram ads also are becoming really popular. I have linked your account here to your Facebook page. I would really highly recommend considering an Instagram ad as well, so we can walk through that together if you will approve that. So I really would love to get started on that in the next phase as we move forward after Easter. And the last tutorial is going to be how to get a Google phone number, because I think that's a lot better than having your cell phone number out everywhere. It's what I do, and it's a really helpful thing. So that's what's coming up next. And just an FYI, here at the bottom is a better example of what a sidebar ad looks like for you. It looks really great. All right, Matthew, stay tuned. The last tutorial is coming up.